But it would be just interesting to hear like how you went about
trying to play that stuff.
try to play the stuff that's just not that maybe isn't in your repertoire.
Yeah. So he, as much as I gave him all of those concertos to study, like the scores of, he also gave me a lot of things to listen to.
Yeah.
And actually I ended up, even though I've been a fan of Wynton's music for such a long time, he's recorded so many albums and he has written so much music that I kind of went on to a deeper level of actually getting to know his music.
Yeah.
So I learned a lot about, and not just his music, but his playing. So I learned a lot about how to try to bend notes and create certain colours and attack certain things just through listening
to Wynton.
To him, and to also, you know, other jazz musicians that like, for example, there's a place in the first movement which is a very slow, very subtle blues that he kept saying to me, think of Miles Davis, because he wanted like a cold kind of sound. You know how Miles would always I should say Miles. Listening to Wynton, he always calls him by his first name, but I'm not cool enough to do that.
You can tell
I can't get away with that. Miles
you would have
Davis.
gone away with it if you just left.
If I just kept going.
But you brought it up.
No, I can't. Miles Davis would hold long notes with very little vibrato, so it wouldn't be like this overt expression. It's kind of a coldness, but still like a depth to it. Yeah. So like I listened to a lot of him playing in that style, and tried to like see how I could kind of create that with with my instrument. Yeah. So there were many. Yeah, and also we learn through imitation anyway. That's everything we know is a form of imitation, and we. So I wasn't ashamed to just listen and practice copying. And through practicing copying, it became my own voice.
That's literally what jazz musicians do.
Exactly. They just listen to solos and exactly.
So you did that.
Yeah.
Right. That's interesting.
Yeah. So that was outside my comfort zone to try to learn that way.
You're a Suzuki, right?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
So I imagine that will have helped.
Yes, it will have done. But I stopped Suzuki when I was 9. So I am, but I'm not Suzuki, if you know what I mean. And also my teacher, she took certain elements of Suzuki and left out other elements of it. But I did do most of the books and stuff. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So. What was the big difference that you found? I think you've sort of already said this, but between the collaboration on the concerto and the collaboration with the fiddle dance.
Yeah, well, the fiddle dance suite, the whole process was way faster and way more kind of straightforward in a way, because you're not trying to piece together thousands of different elements that come from a mass orchestra. So everything that was written was on that one page and was sent to me, and I could instantly see the totality of what it was going to be. Okay. So it just wasn't the same complexity of process. And for Wynton, obviously, it was way less complicated. But I mean, it's just so fascinating to see how he goes about these things. Like, he determined that the fiddle dance suite was going to be a mix. It was going to be Afro-American and those music traditions crossed absolutely in a technical way with the Celtic traditions of fiddle playing. So every movement literally is a fusion of the two. And to see how we went about doing that, listening to hundreds of reels of jigs, of strathspeys, paying attention to all